family status, and welcome to the Kyle Minger Show.
Hello and greetings, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube and the world. So welcome back to another amazing Kyle Minger Show video. Before I continue on, I want to be talking for my big review for today. If you guys are new to the Kyle Minger Show and those that have been subscribed for a very long time, you guys know what I do. For those that are just typing in this review on YouTube, you guys see me on the big feed. So for those that are just walking in to my channel, welcome to the Kyle Minger Show. So basically what I do, I just do big reviews, such as when I go see movies at my local Cineplex, and other big videos I like doing on my channel. I like doing up to Disney Plus reviews, to Netflix, Prime Video, and eventually I probably will try to do some more anime reviews on Crunchyroll. So and then other videos I like doing up to trailer reactions, to unboxing videos, theory videos, and gaming videos, which I've done those in a long little while. But stay tuned for the near future. There's gonna be a lot more coming along the way. So today, guys, I did the first season review for this show back in 2022 in November, and I absolutely loved the story and plot of the first season. How Wednesday found out that Tyler, the kid Tyler that she liked the entire season, was the guy who was actually the Hyde creature, and the teacher was the one that was actually the master. And it was a big epic climax of what happened for that entire season. It was just very awesome, very well done. And the headmaster who was in that first season was the girl who actually was in Star Wars. She played Captain Phasma, and she was also in the big hit series, TV series Games of Thrones. And now with this season coming out, season 2, there's 2 parts. There's a 2-parter for this season. There's part 1, which there's already 4 episodes, I believe, if I remember correctly. Let me just scroll down here. Please don't. No, stop it. Stop. I do not want to play you right now. Yeah, so there's a total of 4 episodes. I watched all of them already, and then there's going to be a total of 8 episodes in total. And the second part of the episodes are going to be coming out on September 3rd. We're getting the last few episodes of season 2. And I gotta say, the first 4 episodes were really interesting. So we got to see basically in the first episode, it's just basically having Wednesday finishing her summer break, and she was helping, I guess, society, trying to track down psycho killers, and she basically found this this guy who has been capturing like victims to cut their hairs and make them into dolls. So she was able to put this guy away, and then after that, she decides to go back to Nevermore Academy, which by her mother stated that she never returns to a existing school. She always goes to a different school all the time. But she decides to go back to Nevermore, and when she did, there's another catastrophe of a case going on again. So with this thing going on, 2 murders happened. One was one of Tyler's, I think, dad's friends. He got the name of Carl Cadbury. He dies by a flock of murderous crows, and then his dad dies. Tyler's dad died. His name is Galpin. So Galpin dies, and so now Wednesday's trying to figure out for the entire 4 episodes, like, who is this person controlling ravens? And apparently the name for the person that controls, because with each different person at the academy, they have different kind of like powers and abilities. And with Wednesday, she has the ability to see like past, future, and present. And same thing. Apparently, she inherited that power from her mother. And then apparently, it's just through the family. Then we have Edred, where she's a werewolf. I love Edred, man. She's just an amazing character. She just loves Wednesday, but Wednesday sometimes I'm just like, oh, just keep your distance. But then, like I said, the other people have like other powers. There's a group of people. There's a group of basically what's her name? Banaka, there we go. Banaka, she is a siren, so basically the sirens have a way to like persuade people with their voice. So she wears this necklace where she actually basically I think the necklace actually basically like um holds or like controls her powers from not saying anything to people that won't persuade them. So when she takes it off, she's able to use her powers to persuade people. So I kind of like that ability where Sirens actually have the ability to like sway. Like I want you, basically, for example, like I want you to go make me double and come back and then remember this moment. Basically, that's what happens. So basically, that person will get me a coffee, come back, and they'll leave, and they won't remember doing it. Yeah, that's what sirens do. And then we have got introduced by this one new lady stalker that actually goes invisible. It's pretty awesome actually. And then there's other people like there's that one dude that that loves Indrid, but he's actually a what was his name? But basically, he's like Medusa. When he takes off his beanie, snakes turns people into stones. So I can't remember what his is called. But either way, everybody and Nevermore have special abilities. So then, for more of the episodes, Pugsley, Wednesday's brother, finally goes to the academy, and he finds out, but when his freshman year, he finds out about the story that this one dude that used to go to school a long time ago, was one of the I think it was like one of the very first people that went to Nevermore. There was this backstory where this kid wanted to replace his heart with his own clockwork heart. There was like a little backstory. This one dude was talking about it, and then Pugsley was able to when they were doing this basically like this fire thing. He went to this skull tree where he was buried when he died. Because apparently the kid in this backstory, where did I put the remote? Okay, so basically the kid with the backstory actually has a very special ability where he can actually invent things and they become like so very powerful and creative. And so during that process, he was doing some experiments in this tower, and it exploded, and he died from the fall, and he got buried at the skull tree. But with Pugsley was able to inherit the powers of his Uncle Fester, where he shoots electricity out of his hands. So after the pyre, he went to the skull tree, and he was about to hear he was trying to hear the clockwork heart in the tree, but something spooked him, and he accidentally shocked the ground, and he was able to reawaken the guy that was supposed to be dead, and shocked his clockwork heart, and he became, well, not really alive, but he was more like a zombie. So a zombie freaking creature comes popping out of the tree, and I won't say too much about it, but there's a way for him to come back to life, and it explains a lot through all the episodes. And all the episodes are like an hour long, so it will explain a lot what's going on with this creature thing. And I think this will take place. No, this will probably explain everything. What happened to him in the past is probably what's happening now for what's going on with all the murderers and stuff like that. But we find out who the main person who controls these ravens, and it's pretty interesting. She does. I'm not gonna say who it is, but she doesn't. The person doesn't really die. The person escapes. And basically everything what happened with Wednesday's family all happened in this one asylum, place called Willowmore, or something the Willow, and so there's a lot of backstories from all the characters, and it was just very interesting how it all ties up near the last for episode 4. And it's just very interesting how they did this season. I love the first 4 episodes. It's very well done, and So we then during the couple of episodes, Wednesday finally has the ability to, like, like I said, see the future, past, and present. But she somehow loses that ability, her abilities, and she's trying to figure out how to regain it back. So during the process, she's trying to investigate this murder case, like manual, like the manual way, like trying to, like, write it on a piece of paper and read the piece by pieces. But it's just really good. I love the show. Don't want to explain too lot about it because the show's been out for a little while now. I think for like a week or two now. So I won't explain too much about it because I don't want to spoil too much for all you guys. But it is getting good, and the last 4 episodes are coming out on September 3rd. And I did hear they are renewed for a 3rd season, and I can't wait. I can't wait for that because I don't know when that's supposed to come out exactly. Maybe hopefully next year. I'm not sure. It could be another 2 years. I'm not too particularly on that information. But either way, this is my part 1 review for season 2 for Wednesday. I gotta say, it's getting really good so far. So I'm not sure if I want to give it a good rating at the moment, or wait until I do the full review for part 2 when all the rest of the episodes come out. So I think for now, for the first 4 episodes, it was quite enjoyable. It was getting quite suspenseful near the end of the episode 4. So I think for now, I'm probably going to be spot on. Let's say I'll just give it a something simple, not too high. Maybe something more in the middle. Maybe I'll give it a. Maybe I'll just give it a, just so I know a lot of people will not criticize me for always giving high ratings for some shows and movies. I'll probably just give it a spot on 3 point. I'll give it a 3.8 out of 5. I think that seems more reasonable. Maybe a 3.9 out of 5. Somewhere like right there in the middle. It's really good, really enjoyable, but I might change my mind when the last 4 episodes come out. It is getting good. There were some moments I kind of thought in some of the episodes where it could possibly be changed a lot more, but maybe they could have fixed in some spots, in some areas, like to be more relatable or more. You guys probably know what I mean. But either way, that's my part 1 review for Wednesday season 2, and I'm gonna do this I'm gonna do my last part review for on September 3rd when the last 4 episodes come out. So thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out.